Okay, so welcome back to my channel. This is a live gameplay on highways. I'm in the it's the American Tier 7 sort of premium, the T28 HTC. This is the reward tank that you got if you successfully completed the second set of missions, of personal missions. And it's a fun thing. It's not particularly pretty. It's an assault gun basically. It has very, very thick frontal armour, but it does not manoeuvre very well, and those boobies or the balls on the side are weak spots. So if you ever come up against one of the things, shoot it in those machine gun boobies on the side. Either that or artillery. Love this thing, which is why I'm heading for the city. This is a tank that you go, a TD that you sort of brawl in, really, and it's got a wonderful gun traverse. Look at that, it can go a long way. So anyway, I'm talking a lot because nothing much is happening. I'm just trundling along merrily, trying to get into a position where I can A, avoid those artillery, because there's two on the enemy team and they'll make a right mess of me, and B, I can actually start dishing out some damage with this big ass gun that this thing comes with, because it's a really nice gun. 100 something millimeters, and there we can see some enemy. Oh, should we go and play with that? Ooh, M6, where's he gone? You can see there the turning circle of this thing is not good. Oh, I've got a tiger beside me. Why didn't that tiger come out and play? Let's go and play with him. I can outdo you, matey. He's trying to aim for my thing, but you're really. Oh, he's lost his aim. There we go. They've damaged my gun, but they're not doing much damage to me as a tank. So we just about finished this fella off. Let's go and see if we can really finish him. Sorry, matey. Put one into his track, hopefully track him in place. I love this thing. People just don't really know the way to fire at it. Missed him. Oh, my gun's damaged, that doesn't help. Lorraine on me now. Ah! How the hell did they get shots in? I suppose there is a big enough gap there. Ah, well. We dished out 2,000 odd damage, we took a lot of shots, bounced a lot of shots. The T28 HTC is a lot of fun to play with. It just is. Yeah, just one of those tanks that just, you know, you're looking for a bit of light relief, you go and take the HTC out. And I think it's because a lot of the less experienced, nice shot Mr. KV2, a lot of the more inexperienced players don't know where to shoot it. Because if you're trying to take it on frontally like those tigers, well, that tiger particularly that was facing down, and even the Tiger 2 couldn't do anything against me. You know, but if you'd been firing at my machine gun balls on the side, it would have been a different proposition. But you also saw the big problem with this thing, with that thing, is artillery. It can be absolutely wrecked by artillery, and they did well. They got two good shots in on me. I didn't expect both of them to have an angle down that gap between those buildings, but they did. So, hey, what can you do? So. Let's just see what happens for the rest of this game. It looks like it's pretty much a win, which is good. I think they had a better team, but The heavies were rubbish, so it didn't help. Just what's left? SU-100, so he's obviously base camping, and a couple of bits of artillery. That was a speculative shop. Yeah, so what if I was 7 shots and did 2,000 damage, which for a tier 7 isn't too bad. It's one of those, it's a very situational vehicle. You have to get into a game where you really need a close terrain game. You don't want big open slopes because your mobility will catch you out. And if it's too obvious where you're going, the artillery will smash you. So Himmelsdorf and things like that are really good maps for that tank. Whee. Now, how did that IS-6 not get spotted? Gee whiz! Can't tell me spotting mechanics aren't broken when a heavy tank rundling through the field can't outspot artillery. Oh well, what can you do? If you want reality, you wouldn't play this game. So that was a second class mastery, fire for effect. Finished top on the team, that was pretty good. 2,165 damage, 1 kill, 845 base XP. Fired 10 hits, hit with 9 of them. You have to get up close. The gun on the HTC is a close range gun. You don't want to be firing on the move or at distance. You saw the one shot I did miss, I think was the one when I tried to fire on the move. 7 penetrations for that 2,000 damage. And this is where the HTC is fun. We took 11 hits, only 3 of them penetrated, and 2 of those were artillery, I think, and 8 bounced. So we bounced 1,920 damage, which is pretty good. We got 34,800 credits. We did fire a bit of heat, so we ended up with just over 13,500 credits, running all kinds of XP packages at the moment. So but basically we got 4,000 crew experience with that, which with a premium account. So there you go, there's the HTC in its full glory, and because it is treated like a premium, you can put your any other American TD crews in there. So I've got my T28 crews in here. Unfortunately it has an extra crew member, which is a pain, but for that line, but they're doing alright. So there it is. So yes, what's just while we're here, the gun on this thing is a 105mm gun. It fires 6 rounds a minute and gives out a damage of 320 with a base penetration of 181 with AP and 224 with I think it's APCR is not heat, it's APCR. And HE is not a bad option either. 420 damage on 53 millimeters of penetration, and it carries quite a lot of ammo, so that's good. Your hit points are 880, which is okay. Armour is a whopping 203 on the front, and although this looks flat, that's pretty thick stuff there. So not many tier 7s, 6s or 5s are going to be able to do anything to you, and even tier 8s are going to struggle. But of course it is a tier tier 7 premium, which means you could face tier 9s, and 203 is less of an issue for them. Only 101 on the side and 50 on the rear, so this thing can side scrape as well. However, when you side scrape, you've got to be really careful that the enemy don't see these machine gun balls on the side. Mobility, you just saw in that game. Oops, wrong one. You just saw in that game. It's a little sluggish. It's a big thing. I mean, it was designed as an assault gun. Never saw action. It's a complete fantasy, this one. But 70 tons even with a 960 horsepower engine on the flat, it's okay. It'll do the same 29 and 10 in reverse. You saw though when I started to go up the slope, it slowed down considerably, and traverse speed is horrible at 20 degrees per second. it's not a great camo tank. You know, it's an assault gun, so you've got to play it aggressively. You've got to push towards the enemy and try and take them out. For that reason, I don't carry any kind of optics or anything else like this, because the gun just isn't designed for sniping. It has an okay view range, 378, and a pretty good, well, no, actually fairly average signal range of 582. So yeah, it's a brawler. It's a mess in the walk up to heavies and blast them type tank. I carry improved ventilation to help all the crew experience, so you get an extra 5% to all crew skills. I carry toolbox because this thing, because of its lack of mobility, is a, you know, if you get tracked, you're in real trouble, and it does get tracked quite a bit. And a gun rammer. The only other option I think, which would be interesting in this tank, is to maybe take, rather than toolbox, to take a spore liner maybe. I don't know, or an enhanced gun lane drive, because the gun is what's the gun's aim time, 2.3, which is not great. But you know, as I say, I like to play it as a brawler, so I'm not so bothered about that, because I'll get it close and personal with this thing. I'll have another go with it, because I enjoy playing this thing. So let's see whether we can get another game. So I'm playing these as live, so I'm recording them as they happen, so we'll see what we get out of them. You know, I do a lot of recording of games as I play them, because I just think you get more of the actual feel of the game rather than me recording them afterwards. But it does have a little bit of impact on the frame rate, so I have to record it at quite a low frame rate, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so what have we got here? It's a tier 8 game. So the obvious thing when you're in TD in this map is to go and sit on the middle road. But as I said, this thing is not very good at sniping. So, oh great, somebody's already moaning about TeamSpeak and TeamSpeak on XVM, the fact we're going to lose the game. Well, yeah, okay. Of course you're going to lose if you give up straight away. Going to lose if all the bloody tanks go down the valley, of course, as well. So, trying to move over as far over as I possibly can. And you can see here, we're moving along, 27, what did I say the top speed was, 29. So, you know, it's not like a T28 assault gun, the proper American tier 8 one, that just is so painfully slow. This thing, you know, it trundles along moderately well. And again, you can see that gun traverse. For a TD, it's pretty darn good. So, we've got one Shafi who seems to, don't know what he thinks he's doing over in the middle there. I'm just going to go up to the base and just see what we can do mischief wise up here. Fully expecting, what have they got on? They've got two IS-3s and they've got those T28 E3s. This could be tricky. Somebody else has had the same idea. Getting the cap. So in which case I'm going to push on a bit. Might have to load some heat here. APC, I'm obsessed with it being heat in this tank, and it's not. So he pulled back, which tends to suggest he hasn't got many friends. That's what I'm hoping. Ooh, that was a pretty good aim shot for me, for this gun. Shrubbies, I think I'm going to have to He didn't like that manoeuvre. I'm in trouble. Couldn't do anything about that. Look at them all firing APCR for freak's sake. Yeah, so I pushed on a bit far there. I probably should have stayed back at the cap. In hindsight, it was a bit of a silly move to move forward like that, but nah, what can you do? Sometimes, you know, I say I've always never claimed to be a fantastic player at this game. I just I have good games and I have some pretty shocking games. But this team didn't really play particularly well. They didn't commit properly to the city, and look at that, their team has just rushed it. Meanwhile our guys are just faddling around in the middle. T28 HTCs, I don't even know what they are. Oh well, whatever. They're quick and then lethal, especially when you've got noobs firing flipping gold at you all the time. It does rather negate the effect of heavy armoured vehicles like the T28 HTC. So it's 8 plays 10, but it looks like we're pretty much finished in this game. We've got 3 artillery. They've got 3 artillery. Oh, 2 artillery. Yeah, this is game over. Pershing's just going after as much damage as he possibly can do before he dies. Don't blame him at all. That's 1 RT down. Can he kill the other one? Come on, finish him off. They won't get all the RT kills. It looks like the enemy are content to cap out, which is a bit of a sad state of affairs. Well done, Pershing. Yeah, still 11 plays 12, so oh no, there we go. There we go. Yeah, good luck against. He should be able to. He'd probably better take him. Now put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. He didn't. Wasted the chance there. He's gonna die now. Wow. That IS-3 outloaded the Pershing. That's very, very odd. Oh well, what can you say? So we just got our friendly CDC. He decided he wanted to go all the way over there for no apparent reason. I just don't get it on this map, especially when it's an encounter game and the base is up around there, where it is at the moment. What is the point of going through the valley? Even if you win it, you're going to be a long, long way away from being able to influence the cap. And that just seems crazy to me. Oh, he just missed. Trying to get round the... What is this IS-3 doing? Why did he let him do that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, whatever happens, the HT... Oh, the IS-3 missed. Come on, cap out. Stop this. Blooming... it really annoys me when players who are supposedly good, and these guys are, these two T23 E3s are very good players, but they're blinking firing premium shells constantly. It just seems, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So we got a fire for effect there. Where do we finish on the team? Yeah, mid rank, 2, 4, 6 on the team. Did 1000 damage, 316 base XP. Only fired 4 shots this time. All 4 hit though, and 3 penetrations for 1000 damage. Again though, look, took 17 hits. 6 of them only penetrated, and 11 didn't. And quite a lot of those were APCR hits for 1340 damage. 17,000 credits, but again, because we used the APCR rounds, we only fired a couple, I think, maybe a couple. We made a loss of 1,700, so it's not a great credit generator. 474 XP, and then I've got a personal bonus thing running, and 95 for being a premium, because there's just over 1,000 with premium time. Should try third time lucky, see what we get. So I do like playing this vehicle, it's fun. It's not a great credit generator. If you go down the T28 line, it's not a great trainer either, because it's got the extra crewman, but it's fun to play. And that's, you know, end of the day, the game is supposed to be fun. Okay, so we've got Tundra. So I'm keeping that train of thought going. I like keeping tanks that I like playing. So it doesn't matter whether I don't play them very often. I just keep tanks that I've enjoyed. And yeah, this is a tank that, even though it was given away, you know, I had to work quite hard to get that final mission or two to get this tank. I would certainly never get rid of it, even if it had been crap. I wouldn't. I mean, the Stug is a pretty horrible tank, I think. And I've never got rid of that because it's unique. It's not something you're going to see. So anyway, here we go. We're on Tundra, which is one of my least favourite maps. I think I'm going to go up the hill. Excuse me. Got dust in my throat. Don't know why. Let's have a quick drink. Water only, I assure you. We're going to trundle down here. I wish there was a bit more support on this side, because I fully expect the AMX and the yeah, there we go, and the T54 Mod 1 are almost certainly going to be up here. And if I was the artillery, I'd be pre-aimed up here too. That Comet's taking some slams. Yep, there's the Mod 1. I knew that would be the case. Oh blimey, they got a lot of friends in the party. There goes the Burt. This is not going to be fun up here. This is really not going to be fun. Oh, and there's a... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, this is just stupid. Wow. Wow, that was awful. I hadn't fully appreciated how poor the gun depression is on this thing. Wow, that was a shambles. So there you go, bad move. And the only shot I got that time was on that T54 Mod 1. Should have taken out his drive wheel and done some damage of hitting him in the side there. Of course, did absolutely nothing. He snapshots and puts an APCR because, of course, he's a supposedly good statistic player, and of course he's just using APCR. He puts one straight through me for 270 damage. Go figure. Where was the Oni? Oh, there's the Oni. Okay, yeah. So we've lost the hill. Our team are pushing on the cap. Oh, what's up there? There we go. It's still relatively close. Oh. Oh, T28, you were a bit lucky there, matey. Go and rush him. You can take him. go for him. We've got to lose. Easy. Right, so we've got 2 on the base, they got 2 on the base. Was that a reset then? No, it wasn't a reset, which is a shame. Someone's going for a reset, but I don't think they're going to get there. Come on 37, you can do it. Come on, one hit, that's all it takes. Just need a reset. Damn. Damn. CDC left it far too late. Don't know what the T29 is moaning about, saying what the, because he did absolutely no use hanging around the back there. So we'll skip over that one. That was a pretty tragic game. Yeah, nothing done, no damage, 83 XP, and we made a loss as well. So yeah, all good. Let's try again. See what we can get this time. Okay, Runeberg. That's a good map. But there is 4 artillery on their team. Oh, Jesus. That's what you love seeing when you're in a fat, slow tank. Is 4 artillery on the enemy team. But no lights, which is interesting. So, they've got a platoon of very good Cromwells. But I'm going to probably not encounter them in the city, I wouldn't think. You never know, but I would expect them to go up into the little village on the E line. So we go again. You can see this mobility is pretty good. We're rattling along. 28. You know, we can just about keep up with this T150. Yep, there go the Cromwells. I don't want to go the other way, so I'm going to go this section. I could have turned left there, maybe I should have done, I don't know. But I quite like the idea of round here being able to get my gun round this bend, because the front of this tank is pretty strong. The only thing that worries me a bit is the artillery. And there we go, artillery. I'm going to have to move because the RT will just pound me to buggery otherwise. So M12 was obviously pre-aimed there. So we're going to move out a bit wider this time, see if we can fire and get back. There's one arty, oh, that bloody arty again. The third one comes in, I'm finished, so I've got to get out of here because that's just daft. And look at all our boys just camping around the top there. I've got to get somewhere arty safe. Oh dear, dear, dear. Gonna be another loss, you can just see it. Gotta come around. I've just got to do some damage before it all finishes. Artie's trying to hit me. Cromwell got me in the end. Surprisingly good hit from long range that was against that Churchill. I wasn't expecting to actually hit him. But you saw the load time, or the aim time, had to take a long time to come in. You know, that's annoying though, because I just got completely compromised by that first arty hit. Took 392 off me, and then the second one took 475. In fact, it was the same 457. It's the same blinking arty as well. That M12. There shouldn't be 4 arty in a game. It really shouldn't. 3 should be the absolute I think actually 2 should be the maximum, to be honest. But come on, get some revenge. Kill that arty. Why is he so slow to fire? He's got him, surely. Why is he taking so long to fire? Bloody hell. You're gonna get shot in the arse, you dingbat. Come on, just kill this. Yeah, not gonna happen. T150 against the world. Yeah, likely story. He's quite a good player, so we'll see. But he's got a lot to do. Tier 6 heavy against that lot. So we've had one good win, one terrible loss, and one. Well, this is probably going to be just an average loss, really. 1,000 damage is, yeah, it's okay. It's not going to get you anywhere. Good shot on the T150. Come on, fill that. Finish these arty off. I hate them. I still missed him. Been shot at the rear by that Cromwell. Now he's going to turn around and get shot in the front. Kill that Scorpion at least. Yeah, that's something at least. Come on. Oh, that Cromwell's on 2 hit points. That's just ridiculous. Ah well. Well played, enemy. They did a good job there. So you can see, you know, careful what you wish for when you play down for the missions. It's an okay vehicle. No, don't get me wrong. It's an okay vehicle. What do we do? Fire for effect. Finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th on the team with only 252 base XP, 1,000 damage and 1 kill. Fired 5 shots, hit with all 5, penned with 4 of them for the 1,000 damage. Blocked. We got hit 5 times. Only 3 of them penetrated. Sorry, only 2 of them penetrated, but it was mainly that arty that did us in. That was the problem. Actually made a profit this time because we didn't use any premium rounds. So made profit at 5,000 XP. 5,000 credits, sorry, which is not very much. As you can see, it's not a credit generator. Excuse me. 832 XP. So there you go. There's some live gameplay of the HTC. I do often record these battles live when I'm playing them, but I haven't done just sort of 3 just bang 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 just like that. So if you enjoyed that format, let me know. I'll try and do some more if you did. It's a lot easier actually to record them in one go. However, you do get the shitty games in amongst the reasonable games, which is, you know, just the average play of a noob like me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and if you didn't, go boil your head. I hope you have a good weekend, as weekends are coming rather rapidly. And if you know, hope you have a good time, enjoy your games, have fun. Try and remember it is just a game and enjoy them. and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.